Okay, sorry about that. What up, though? It's your boy, Charlie. Oh, and we're back again with another episode of What's on Your Heart, where I talk to you and I want to know what's on your heart. Boom. Okay. Day 2. This is a social experiment. I'm experimenting on all of you. You don't even know it. No, I'm just playing. How is everybody today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to get this right. I'm trying to figure out how it works. I'm trying to get it to a point where I got everything steady and right. Hopefully, I didn't lose anybody there in the process of me trying to get this bit working. All right. Cool stuff. This has been an interesting experience. I got a lot of good feedback yesterday. I really did like the fact that everybody kind of chimed in. It's not so much on here that everybody was speaking, but it was through text messages and phone calls. I appreciate the feedback for the people that were here. And it means a lot to me because you don't have to do it. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be listening to me. You don't have to waste your time. Not that this is a waste of time, but so I appreciate that. So here's how I'm thinking. We're going to do this in a way of, if you want to comment, you want to say anything, but you can't get to me because I figured out that the browser is how the people, my Android people, are viewing this, and that's awesome. I'm glad that you found a way to do it. But now that we're all put together a little bit, how can you be a little bit all put together? Anyway, now that we are together, there are 2 places that you can chime in. One place in particular. It probably won't be today. If you get on there and you say stuff, I'm not going to be able to see it. But it will be Twitch. You can find me on Twitch, CharlieLyricTarot, all one word. And that'll be a good place for us to see what people are saying, because running all of this from my phone and it's active while this is active. So that's pretty good. I'm liking that part. That works for me. YouTube is active as well right now. I have to get the rest of the stream keys, and it shouldn't be difficult, but it is difficult because I'm on a cellular device. I'm on a cellular device, a phone. And a lot of the web browser stuff is weird. And then this transition between 4G to 5G sometimes have an effect on my data personally. So, yeah, I don't know if everybody else is experiencing that. I'm pretty sure that you are. But for the most part, I'm trying to get this all together. I'm trying to see where we could get everybody into a place for now until I get the situation set up. I am looking into other ways to having a live stream or something, or not even a live stream, but a chat happening while I'm talking to you on this, because I know most of the people are on Android. I apologize for that. I know you want to be a part of the conversation, you want to say things, you want to be a part of it all, but I get it. So, with that being said, do so. Again, looking for a reading and you want to, get the one-on-one quality time with your boy. You can reach me at CharlieLyricTarot.com, and you can go over to the calendar and set up you an appointment. Or you could email me directly at CharlieLyricTarot@gmail.com. If you are interested in hearing more of my work, you can find me on. I had a I had a moment there, right there. Just pause. I'm sorry. You can find me on Anchor. Pretty much my podcast. I'm just saying. Saying is spelled with SAY apostrophe N. So if you want to hear any of my previous works, you can do so there. Um, Pretty extensive stuff, pretty good stuff. If you would like to hear any other of my works, like my shadow work, you can go to Wisdom app, CharlieLyricTarot. So pretty cool. Maybe I might, break off and like have clubhouse rooms again. Like once this builds up some more, we can hold a space in Clubhouse where my Android people can come in, because I know Clubhouse has Android, and I'm not particularly fond of Clubhouse. But if it's for a select group of people, and I know like we're actually gonna do some work, we're actually gonna talk, we're actually gonna spend some time doing something other than this right here, then I'm all for it. I get it. It's pretty annoying, and I apologize. But I have to say, personally, not because I can't speak to any of you, but I do like the setup for Fireside. It works for me. I'm enjoying it. I'm still trying to learn the bells and whistles. If you feel as though you would like to have a reading, which again I said, it is possible for you to get a reading on here. You can come onto Fireside and we can do some readings. I know we were doing like the collective readings. Everybody seemed to like that. I think we're gonna do that again today. I don't think we're gonna start off there. I think we're just gonna do it again because it was pretty good. It was a good way to close out the show. It was pretty eventful. Everybody kind of seemed to enjoy that little bit. So yeah, we'll stick with it. That'll be like our closer every single day. Like we'll do a collective reading, and then I know this stuff is going up on YouTube, so it kind of makes it perfect. Like I could start putting up collective zodiac readings on YouTube and leave them up for replay. You can also still come back to Fireside and watch my replays as well. So pretty cool stuff. I'm into it. I love it. And I hope you love it too. So I'm thinking maybe we should start having some topics, right? We should probably have some talking points. I haven't really been coming at this like an actual podcast. I don't think of it like that. I think of it as like, this public medium where people can come in and talk to me and talk about what's on their heart. And if there's anybody right now in particular that would like to come on and talk about what's on their heart, bring it up. But at the same time, I'm just in the way of like thinking to myself, it doesn't feel like a podcast. I want it to be this hybrid of just like show talking style, talk show. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm sorry. I said I don't remember, but I was referring to because I was talking to my head before I said anything. So I remember back in the day. You remember back in the day during daytime TV? I don't watch daytime TV anymore, but remember daytime TV when we were like younger? When I was a kid anyway. When I was a kid, we watched my aunt would watch daytime TV, and I would see all these different TV shows like Ricky Lake, Maury, when Maury was something serious, when it wasn't always like, you are the father. Like, people would come on and would talk about these things. Oprah. If we could do something like that, like if this can turn into that, that'd be phenomenal. I'm for it. I think I would love it. I would love to be somebody's Oprah. Bruh, can you imagine that? Charlie. You get tarot card deck. You get a tarot card deck. That would be cool. I'll wait hand out tarot card decks. I'll probably do something more. But that would be awesome, you know, to do that type of work. But who knows? We'll have to see. I'm really in the way of like thinking, how will this go? Where would this go? There's a lot that I did in the previous space that was what's on your heart, and it wasn't just tarot readings. It wasn't just people coming up talking about what's on their heart. We also had conversations about metaphysics. We also had conversations about hoodoo. We also had conversations just in general about spirituality and what it all meant. And at the end of the day, I am still a spiritualist. So that is definitely where I want to be. That's definitely where I want to hold that space, because yeah, this is all about healing, and that's what hoodoo's all about anyway, healing. But so to keep it focused, I want that same space to happen again. I know that it's going to take some work on my part. I'm very disappointed that it is going to take some building, but that's the fun of it too, you know. I wish I could bring my other people into this space as well. Hopefully they'll get here soon. Hopefully they'll get into this space soon. Hopefully they don't mind having a whole nother space on a whole different app. Hopefully that's not too much of a hassle for them, and it won't be. It won't be. Everybody will be pleased to be in a brand new space with a brand new energy. I think excuse me. I think this is good. It works. Hello, Wendy. That's cool. Hi. If you like to come up and talk, that will be dope. And hear what you got on your mind. This is my space of safe space where we talk about love and all that good stuff. But yeah. So with it being day 2, I'm starting to think to myself, we need to have talking points, because if I think of it like a show, we should treat it like a show. And Fireside is cool enough to have all these little neat tricks and bells and whistles and features with it. And so with that being said, yeah, we should do it. We should definitely start having some talking points, figure out which way it's going to go. Because I want to make it as active and interactive as possible. I want you to feel like, I don't want you to feel like you're talking to, because I'm not celebrity yet. I will be. I want you to feel like you're talking to your best friend. Talk to your cousin. Talk to your uncle. Like, I want you to feel like you're talking to your brother. Like, you could just sit down and just start talking and feel so comfortable. I don't know. I just want people to feel like they have the room to be honest and to be real. And I want to make that more comfortable for people as we go on, because a lot of times how things are with society and running around and trying to survive, or just thingamajigs in your face. I mean, devices like computers and TVs and phones and whatnot, all this stuff, like, you know, and we're just conditioned to go. We don't take any breaks. We don't take any time to stop and talk to people and figure out what things are about and what we want to do and how we want to do. And, you know, I want to give this space to that. I want to give that space to people who feel like they aren't being heard, they aren't being appreciated, or maybe, you know, you just need to vent for the day. That's cool too. I get it. I'll be venting sometimes too. I'll be calling people like, "Oh my God, let me tell you what happened." So, you know, with that being said, yeah, we'll have talking points, and I guess I'll create topics. Topics on things to talk about, and we can tell you, and you know, tell what's your thought about that. Let's do it now. Why are we waiting? All right, here we go. What's on your heart? This is the first segment ever. So, oh, my bad, y'all. So, here's the question. And I'm genuinely curious about this altogether. Boundaries. Boundaries is something a lot of people don't come up with. Boundaries is something that people today have to learn later on in life. A lot of times you're supposed to learn boundaries when you're younger. Those are things that you're supposed to teach your kids. And, a lot of people don't know stuff like that. And you would be surprised. And so you have these passive, aggressive, and passive. An assertive person knows how to tell their boundaries, and they know how to tell their boundaries without getting upset. And I want to know, like, if you have boundaries, how do you set them? How are you setting them in your relationships, whether it's romantic, platonic, family, work? How does that look for you? How do you do that? How do you have these conversations with these people that are important to you in your life and tell them there are certain things they can and cannot do? The thing about boundaries is once you start forming them and once you start voicing them, it's interesting because you can get to a point where you wield your power the wrong way. And that's personal power, right? That's personal power. And with that being said, a lot of times what ends up happening is when we first start to develop boundaries, we wind up hurting people in the process. We don't necessarily mean to, but for a person who doesn't know exactly what boundaries are and they're trying to forge them later on in life and create that tool, how do they use it? When do they use it? Sometimes they don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to know. That's fair to say because you never had personal power before. So how do you wield it? Which is interesting. So if anybody wants to speak to that, come up on stage. If not, that's cool too. But it's typically something that happens when you're younger. One of the ways that you're supposed to help a child form boundaries is allowing them to speak their mind. And they'll share with you what they like and what they don't like. And when you give a child a voice and you nurture that element within them, what starts to happen is if they can do it with you, their parent, then they can go out and do it with other people as well. And then they don't have to run into so many obstacles. It's not to say that, hard times won't happen in life. That's just not how life works. Life is tough. Life is tough. We can't all protect our kids. We can't always be there to protect them. And even though, as a parent, as adults, guardians, however it looks, teachers, sorry. I know, I'm sorry. Teachers, that good stuff. All these people in your childhood are supposed to protect you and supposed to help you learn how to speak your voice when speak your voice. But a lot of times that does not happen. So you get these personality types that don't know how to really say it out loud. Luckily, I've had the pleasure to know a few how do you say teachers? I've had the pleasure of knowing a few different people who teach classes or who are administrators, and I've seen some good things. I've seen some good things in the last year. That in also in the psychology field too, the psychology world, I've got the opportunity to work with some psych students, and the stuff that I'm seeing, the stuff that I'm liking. I think as a society, we're coming to this point where we're starting to make it to where you're valid in how you feel and what you want to say. And I think that's fair. I think that's really fair. I also think, there's a time where we can be a little emotionally manipulative. We can take it too far. And that's how I said when I said, how does it look when you're forming boundaries and protecting yourself and speaking up? How does that stuff look? You know? So if you want to speak to the topic, you want to give your 2 cents on it, you want to give some energy to it, please feel free to come up to the stage. I know there are people that are just burning to talk and they can't. Oh, okay. I have to stop tapping the table. I'm so sorry. I know. Wait, look, I got an idea. I got an idea. Here we go. Until we get the stand, keep rocking with me till we get the stand. We gonna get it. We gonna get there. Don't worry. We gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I've been learning a lot about reparenting, and building boundaries and being able to speak when you feel things and not holding it in, but also at the same time not being verbally abusive or blurting out your feelings or bottling them up and being explosive. See, all these different personality types, they have different signs. They have different triggers. When this personality type is about to happen. When they're not when this personality type is about to happen, but when it's going to, you kind of have signs when it's going to occur. When you know these things, you can kind of help somebody navigate that. That's another good question. How do we help people who are just now recognizing their personal power and build onto that, giving them the space and opportunity to voice their opinions and just be able to combat their habits? Because a lot of times what winds up happening is, people who are trying to build these things, I call it growing pains. People who are trying to build these things, they sometimes, in the process of growth and development, because changing doesn't happen overnight. It's something that has to be learned, because you got to think about it. You've been doing a certain way for a certain time, whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, you've been doing it a certain way for a really long time, and your brain knows those things. That's how your brain handles things. That's how your brain handles what's going on. It gets that alert, and then it goes, okay, I know what to do here. I'm chopping heads. I'm coming for the waist. I'm knocking you down by the kneecaps. Let's go. But that's not necessarily how things are supposed to be done. And sometimes it's not even violent. Sometimes people run away from things. Sometimes people shut down. They stop talking. Sometimes they do passive aggressive things. It looks a lot of ways. It has a lot of moving parts to it. But when you get to a person, and mind you, we're not just talking about relationships neither, but people. A lot of times what we want to do is just be done. We don't want to try. And here's my thing, because I don't want to be a hypocrite when I say this. I firmly believe in giving people chances and opportunities. But once you've done it enough, then what can you do? I'm all for being for people, but I know at this point in my life when to walk away. And it's fair to say, walk away. It's fair to say. Sometimes you just have to walk away. And sometimes being absent from that person's life help them learn how to wield that personal power. Because we can definitely have personal power that's not healthy, right? We can definitely have personal power where we use it to at our benefit. You know, that's how aggressors are. That's the aggressive personality type. They're really ready to tell you how it is and what it is and what's going to be and how it's going to be. And mind you, and here's my thing. I don't. I know there are ways that everybody has their own way of handling things, and I won't necessarily say that one person has one set personality type. I don't believe that. People are a little too well, not a little. People are too complex for that. You know what I'm saying? And so you try to boil it down. We have all these different words. Doesn't matter what field it's in. It says in psychology, or you're a facilitator, or you're a coach. Like, it doesn't matter what words you use. It doesn't matter how it looks. It's not so much about the vocabulary. It's just about the actions of the person and how they're wanting to be and how they're doing. And so it's not necessarily that they'll always deal with things in a certain manner. It's to say, when they get to a certain situation, there are people who have grown and they have matured. And, you know, I could say I've been in that boat. Been in that boat. I have been in that boat. Sometimes I'm crawling in that boat. but we make the mistake. And, you know, if I wasn't sitting here telling you as a coach and just as an advisor, like as a spiritual advisor, just being plain old Charlie, like, if I didn't say to you that you're gonna slip, I would be lying to you. And if I didn't tell you that I don't do it, I'm perfect, I would be lying to you. I've never claimed to be perfect, and I try not to claim to be perfect because you know, I believe in accountability. But here's the thing. So you get these people and they have these growing pains, and kind of gotta say, well, how can I help them move through that? What does that look like? What do we want to do? And, you know, you have to give that person have to say, and be able to help them navigate through that. Just being less of a god and more of a good friend or sibling, however it looks, whatever it looks like. I don't know. But again, if you want to give energy to that topic, if you want to speak your piece on that, please feel free. Come up to the stage. If not, that's cool. I guess we'll kind of just we'll leave that there to think about. We'll leave that there to think about. And if you are currently building personal power, or you are currently trying to heal and mend, just remember, give yourself some grace. It takes time. It's difficult. And remember, not everybody's gonna stay around. Not everybody's gonna stay around for that. Everybody's gonna stick around for that. And that's okay. That's okay. That just goes to show you have to do your part. You have to do your part. Maybe one day they'll come back around and maybe they won't. But that's okay. That just means that wasn't meant to be. However that relationship looks, it just wasn't meant to be. It's not shaped, formed, and fashioned to be solidified. But with passing, it comes new energy. Energy never fades. It'll come back around. However it looks. It may not come around in that particular person, that particular face, but it will come back around. And you know, that version of that energy will be the energy for you. Cool. Good stuff. All right. How about it? How about it? You feeling it? You feeling it? I'm feeling it. I think it's that time. I think it's a collective reading time. I think it's a collective reading time. I'm feeling it. Let me think. Well, we did fire signs yesterday, so we're gonna do some water signs today. How about that? How y'all feeling about that? How y'all feeling about some water signs? first and foremost, I gotta burn some palo. Hello. Because I'm about to do a reading. We need to set the energy, set the tone, right? I think I should have definitely pulled out some myrrh and frankincense. I love frankincense. It smells like frankincense smells like bakeries. Makes me happy. I don't even like bread like that, but you know what I like? The smell of bread's bacon and cookies bacon, stuff like that. All right. So we're gonna cleanse out. We have to go ahead and get it popping. All right. So the collective energy squad today is going to be water signs. I'm thinking we start out with Scorpio. All right. Here we go. Doing the collective love readings for our waters. Doing the collective energy of Scorpio. Are you a Scorpio? What secrets do you have? I'm not going to put them out there. Don't worry. All right. All right, Scorpio. So, show me the collective energies for Scorpio when it comes to love. Show me. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Show me in the name of the ancestors. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's see how it looks. What it looked like. Here we go. You guys ready? Story time. What my Scorpio people going through? What you got on your mind, Scorpio? What's on your heart? Show me. The collective love energies, Scorpio. Holy Ghost, ancestors, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ask guys, lead me during this message. Ashe. Here we go. All right, Scorpio. For all my Scorpios out there. Scorpio. We got options. Scorpio. And you're looking good to your options. I think you got some options when it comes to abundance as well. You got some options that are going to lead you to some places, some good places. The Seven of Cups and Empress. You see that? You got some options. Either way you go, you're going to be good. I like it, Scorpio. Okay. Oh. Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. It started off good. Then we pulled the Hierophant with the Six of Pentacles. Look, Scorpio, let me make something clear to you. Do things right, Scorpio. Do things right. Because the Hierophant talks about, when we're talking about it in a love sense, we're talking about a union, a divine union, a commitment. And you might not be even in that, Scorpio. But you got options, Scorp. Guess what? You ain't got to be in it. You can go. Like, just because it's a contract don't mean nothing. I can break it. You're right. Break it. You can definitely break it. And now, is this like, let me run that back. Because it is not that it could be a divine union. Divinity is involved in the union, right? But it could just be that this is a commitment, a real commitment. Both of these cards are Taurus. The Empress is ruled by Venus, so Libra and Taurus. The Hierophant is Taurus as well. Got heavy earth energy. The first card was Seven of Cups. So that talks about options. We got a woman who looks good all the time, what she does, and everybody loves her. And she's full of abundance. Could be a mother as well. She I don't get no cards right now, but she could be a mother. Because we're talking about the Empress. But with this, it could be that this is a union. It's a real union. Could be marriage. With the Hierophant here, it could definitely be marriage. He's a clergyman. But there's not even give and take. But on whose side is that, Scorpio? Who's not giving the even give and take? I feel like it's you, Scorpio. I'll tell you why I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you because I got that Seven of Cups first out of everything. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. All right. So you're not feeling like you need to act on anything. You're not feeling like you need to so much be vicious with the Queen of Wands, right? You don't feel like you need to give any energy to it, or you could be pretty catty at this time, and you don't really know how to do. You don't really know which way to go. Could this be money? Could this be money? I know I asked for a love reading. Could this be money? You could be talking about entrepreneur. A head of an organization, a nonprofit, maybe the head of a church, maybe the head of an organization, especially with the Empress here. And then the Queen of Wands, but between the Hierophant being in between the Queen of Wands and the Empress, because very well talk about a person of power. But this isn't that kind of reading. It's just love reading. But I'll allow it. Whatever it is and however it looks like, you don't know what to do. That much is for certain. You have options, but you don't know what to do. In the current situation that you're in, you're not really wanting to give to it any longer. That's the thing. You don't really want to give. Like you're not doing your equal part, or you may not be getting quality in it. But I'm gonna go with you're not giving the equal give and take any longer. You're not doing your part. With the Hierophant, you're not doing your part. You're like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't want to. All right. Yeah, I know with that Queen of Wands too, you're not being too nice about it. Oh, dang, it still failed. Okay, anyway, gonna keep it going. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, you see that? That's that water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You're not going forward. It's something that you're supposed to be saying. It's some type of message you're supposed to be giving to this person. You're not going forward. You're not telling them. What's the message? Huh. It's with an emperor. Cool. So these two people may be married. You want a new start. You want a new start. Aries. Twice. Not saying it. You're not saying it. Or you may not be taking it. This emperor might have told you that. Huh. Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So if it's not that the cheating, I don't see cheating cards. Three of Swords is an indication of third party. Third party doesn't necessarily have to be another person. A third party could be circumstances. Third party could be work. It could be the house. It could be obstacles like bills, car payments, this, that, and the third. But I don't think so. And the only reason I say that because I got the Two of Pentacles. So we're talking about juggling. So this person might have did this to you. Hold up. This person might have did this to you. Look, this is why I say that. Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. This person could have done this to you. Or you could have did this and you're just acting off of it because you've been hurt too many times. You're trying to separate yourself from the situation. All right, give me a little bit more of the story. Interesting. So we have a hard working woman, working man. We have two into the Empress and the Emperor. Again, we're talking about this divine union because we talk about the Hierophant, right? But even with that, again, I'm gonna stick with, we're talking about maybe a Taurus, maybe an Aries. This is supposed to be about Scorpio, Sun. Take what works for you, leave the rest. But at the same time, how we're looking at it, it's two hardworking people. This lady is tired. She has options. She no longer feels like she has to give the equal parts, or she hasn't been getting equal parts in this union. She could very well be having to take on the brunt and have all the burdens. And so the Emperor may need to extend an offer of starting something new. They may need a restart, a reboot. But that's not going to happen because the Emperor is not saying what he needs to say with this whole new start. He does want a new start, but he's not trying to. Sudden news, sudden shock, however it looks, this is painful for this person. And then with that being said, I really feel like there is it has to be some, I feel like it's cheating going on because of the Two of Pentacles. But then we got to talk about the Nine of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. This person has been hurt enough and they're over it. They've been hurt by love a few times and they're over it. So they're not giving to it no more. And that's fair. But look, I feel like there might have been some games played in this with the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like there could have been some games played and they were just like, nah, no more. And but the thing is, everybody got hurt in the process. Yeah. Listen, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about how this is a toxic thing. We're in a toxic situation. Cool. How's it going to end? What's the outcome for this energy? I want to know that. I'm investing now too. Somebody may be moving. There may be some messages. It's either moving or messages. It could be a long distance relationship as well. But they're not, they're gonna say, okay, listen, we're just talking about personal power and boundaries. They're gonna say, okay. They're not gonna be happy about it, but they're gonna accept it for what it is. Yeah, because justice, everything is gonna come in light. Everything that this person has been doing and how they've been acting, how they've been manipulative, how they've been shady with the Magician in reverse, it's going to come to light. Okay, Scorpio, let's get your advice. With the Oracle, Energy Oracle cards. Available in your local metaphysical store. I don't know that. I don't know that. But you can't get it offline. Okay. What is the advice that you have for this energy? What should it be transmuted to? Show me. What's the name? Ancestor Shade. It's time to take some action. It's time to take some action with rest and rejuvenation. It's time to take some action. You've been resting. You're rested enough. all tied up. You're releasing. You're releasing what's not good for you. You're done with it. Cool. And through this, you will have abundance. Beautiful. I love it. All right. We got Scorpio out the way. Where my Cancers at? You know it's Cancer season. Cancer season, baby, baby. All my Cancers in the house. I know there's Cancers out there right now dancing. They love that. It was like, yeah, celebrate me. All right, Cancers. Let's see. What is the collective energies for Cancers? Show me. What do you have for the Cancers? What do you have for the Cancers? Oh, it might be a Cancer that just is singing. They're partying. I hear that song in my head by what's her name? Mary J. Blige. Don't need no hateration, holleration. I don't know the words. I'm not gonna sing it. But you got to dance for me. I don't know the words. If I knew the words, I would sing it. I don't. All right. What do you have for my Cancers? God, show me in the name of the Holy Ghost, in the name of the ancestors. I share. My spirit, God, show me what you got for these Cancers. Hello, Cancer. I got your message. Will you answer? All right. Here we go. One more shuffle. To get it going. To get it loose. We should have did a whole nother deck. I got 2 other decks. We should have did another deck. We should have pulled out another deck. Next time, tomorrow. That's what we'll do. We'll have a deck for each group. We'll have 3 groups. 2 groups. Cancer is like, I'm done. I told you. With the 8 of Pentacles, Cancer is like, I'm done. No more. I've been working hard, and I'm done. All right. What else? Look, Cancer is about to start a whole new journey. Got a whole new bag. Still got a groove bag. All right. She's done. He's done. Whichever you are, however it fits. Yeah, they're done. They're not doing it again. There is no reconciliation in this one. With the Temperance in reverse, we're done. We're done. We're completely done. It's finished. It's over. What else you got? You may work with this person. Hold on, let me clarify this. You may work with this person. With the 3 of Pentacles, you may work with this person to keep things stable. There's options in that. But as far as going deeper into a relationship, that might not happen. It may just be finances is a mutual thing between us, and that's what we're gonna do. Would this be in reverse? I would talk about kids, but the 3 of Pentacles is not in reverse, so we're not gonna. There's no conversation about kids. But the Fool is out here. And the Page of Pentacles came behind that with the Lovers in reverse. So you do love this person. There is real love here. It's just you're not into it no more. You're not willing to keep on giving to it. Could be some shady dealings happening too. You know what else that is? For I'm gonna put this out there, just a small select group. I don't want to be that tarot reader. I hate that, but this is one of those cards. It could be very well magic being used to keep you there. It could be with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, because the Page of Pentacles is actually in reverse. He's shady, but he's actually a sorcerer too. What we know, we do know that this person, Cancer, they care deeply for you. Whether it be a man or a woman, they care deeply for you. Your feelings were hurt, Cancer. And I know that. With the King of Cups, Three of Swords, they're hurting. They're upset. You're upset because we're talking about a King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. All right. Ten of Wands. So you were done, but you're not done. You were done, but you're not done. Ten of Wands in reverse. You're still going to carry some of the responsibilities. You're going to talk about it, though. You're going to let it be known. The thing is, these responsibilities aren't for you. Everything isn't for you to handle. With the Magician, there's some manipulation behind this. Everything isn't for you to handle, though. It's not your job to carry everything. And though, look, the Sun in reverse. And though you don't want to give to this anymore, it may not be what you want, but it's what you need. And with it will come a new opportunity for longevity and stability. Cool. Yeah. You won't say it, but you definitely feel like with the Knight of and the Four of Cups in reverse, you definitely feel like I'm very unsatisfied. But it is what it is. Wow, my water people are just getting it. They're just getting it, just feeling it. I wish I could have gave a better reading, Cancer people. I wish I could have given a better reading. It's okay though. Cycles, and we can move through them. All right, let's see what advice we have for my Cancers. What advice we have for my Cancers. All right, Cancer. How should you transmute this energy? What's the best outcome of this energy? We already had that one time. The Sun in reverse. It's not what you want, but it's going to be okay. Might want to do some grounding. Speak your piece. Be real about what you got to say, but do some grounding. Very angry energy, but it's okay. It'll work itself out. You just make sure you're good to yourself. You exercise, you get out there. Yep, use that energy. Cameo. You got a lot of energy, Cancer. Don't put it all in your anger. Move around. Cool. All right. Let's clear out the energy. That was some heavy energy, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Some heavy energy. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? For all my new people just showing up, whatever platform you're on, whether you're on Fireside, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube. What up, though? It's your boy, Charlie Lyric. I'm back again with my show. It's my new thing. It's my new thing, not my blue thing. This is my new show. What's on your heart? Well, we talk about what's going on in the heart space. We get down. We do some shadow work. May do some relationship coaching. It's all for free. Cool stuff. It's a great time to get involved with a relationship coach, a tarot reader, spiritual advisor, hoodoo, if you will. Hoodoo, you will. You see that personal power? But we talk about what's in the heart space in this area, in this time. And, it's beautiful things. And if you want to get a tarot reading, feel free to come to the stage. Get a tarot reading. Is it free today? I'll do one free today. How about that? We'll do one free. That's it. Just one. All right. Then we are now going to do Pisces. Cool. All right, Pisces. Whoa. The cards is flipping over already. All right. Pisces. We just gonna shoot. I didn't have to do too much. I didn't even have to ask to receive the energy. We already doing the collective water energies, right? Let's wait. I'm gonna shuffle. Give me the collective energies for Pisces. Show me in the name of Father. I'll go show me in the name of the ancestors. Share. My spirit guides lead me. Whew. Pisces. Whoa. The cards that's popping out. What's going on with my water signs? Y'all so sweet. So deep. What's happening? You don't know what to do. You don't know how to go. With the Two of Wands in reverse, you don't know what to do. You don't know how to go. You want plans. You just don't know how to execute things. You don't know how to take it to the next level to get to that 3. So it can be solidified. There are things going on in your mind. You got it going on in your mental space. You're just trying to find a way to bring it into the physical, and you just don't know how. Why? With this relationship with this person, King of Swords. Oh, my air people. King of Swords. So I'm a Libra, that's why I did that. But you might not know how to do with this King of Swords. They're too logical. You're trying to get deep, and they're too logical. They're all in the mental space, and you're just like, feel with your heart, and you're like, no, I'm not. I'm the tin can man. I don't have a heart. I don't have a heart. Cause you love this person. They bring you all everything to you. I love it. I love that. Oh wait. Oh, hold up. Wait. Is it okay? I gotta figure this out. We got. You can't go based off gender in tarot. You have to go based off the energy. And I'll explain that later on. I'm not being modern or anything like that. It's a whole thing in practice. Everybody carries the energy of divine masculine, divine feminine. With that being said, we can show that energy more in one way than we do another way. So being feminine, the divine feminine means being in touch with the emotions, speaking of how they feel, getting more in tune with self and dwelling within self to gain all of that personal power. How does it look with the divine masculine? Being active, going out, expanding into the world to find self. So in these two ways, these two energies, we have to tap into these energies, So, but I feel like person's just the bee's knees. Look, they're the bee's knees. For you, see something long term with this person. Or it could be that somebody's trying to offer you something long term. Or could it be, Pisces, I don't know how to think of this person. I don't know how to do with this person. But when I see them, I just lose it. I melt. I don't want to fall so fast, but I'm falling. Okay, Page of Pentacles. It's in reverse. You might not be getting everything you want from it. That's leaving you indecisive. With the Judgment in reverse, it's leaving you indecisive. They might not be giving all they can into it, but you love them. Love them, yeah, because they're. When you look at them, you see everything. With the ten of cups, that's the best of the best right there. That's the best way somebody can feel about you right there. Get your heart racing. Get your heart jumping. I told you, you see stability with this person. This person could give you something. It could be lifelong. It could be beautiful. They could just get it right. What's going on with them? Clarify. Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Oh, you guys may be soulmates. I'm gonna say maybe. Definitely a past life connection here. Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. Definitely a past life connection here. Definitely a past life connection here. You've been in this a few times with this person. I'm not gonna use that word. We're not gonna use that word. We're not gonna use the word twin flame. I hate that word. Don't use that word. I hate that word. Have you ever seen one of my favorite shows is Community, and they had to go to this pottery class, and the pottery teacher was like, you better not do anything ghost related, anything dealing with ghosts or Patrick Swayze in that movie. So help me God, I will come at you with everything I got. And he literally lost it when one of the characters started singing it and reenacting the scene where they were molding the pottery. Anyhow, yeah, with this person, see, you're trying to see if this is what you're supposed to do with the star. Page of Swords with the star in reverse. You're trying to see, am I supposed to do this? Yeah, you're supposed to. It might not be the right time. It might not be the right time with this person. It may not be the right time. You're head over heels for them. Gotta fill in your weight, Pisces. I know how you are, Pisces. I know how you are. I know how you are. You might wait. Woo. Because they looking good to you. They looking good to you. You like, I want to sex you up. This person's fly. They charming. They know everything to say. They silk. They smooth. They got it. They got it. They got everything. Pisces, you've met your match, Pisces. You know, with Pisces, the way how Pisces are, they play, the thing with Pisces is like, they play cool, right? And they seem really gentle, but Pisces is very sensual. Mind you, Pisces, we talked about yesterday how Aries is the first of the zodiac sign. Pisces is the last. Pisces has been every single zodiac sign some point, somewhere, in some time. And now that they are who they are, they have ways. They got ways. And they just think they're hot. They're butter on rolls. Hot stuff. But with the King of Wands here, yeah, nah, Pisces. You met your match. All right. With that being said, let's see. So let me tell you, Pisces, a new start is about to start. Cool, with the world. So let me tell you, Pisces, with this person, you might not know how to do, what to do, when to do. You're just up in the air, and they got you there on purpose. Ten of Cups, King of Wands. So you see something that could have longevity with this person. This is, not only do they get your nether regions going, but they get your mind all in a tiff. They get it up there. And you just don't know what to do. They melt you. They got you in the palm of their hand. They got you around their finger. But they do this thing of breadcrumbing. They give a little here, give a little there, then they're not gone. But they give a little here, give a little there. And because of that, you don't know if you want to stay put. But you know that they are everything. With the two best 10s that you can get. I'm getting a lot of 10s. But with the two best 10s that you can get, yeah, you feel like it's everything. Soulmate connection with it all. Whether it's a soulmate connection or a contract of some sort, you just love them to bits and pieces. That's cool. You're super into them and you just want them to reciprocate that. I know, I get it, Pisces. And with that being said, it's the fact of, well, you got to think about, well, is this a karmic partner? Is it like the real deal? Yeah, it's the real deal. They really like you. They really like you. But see, with all that you're learning about them, you may be watching them. But you're starting to get to a point of realizing like it may not be time for this. It may not be time for this. So with that being said, in the Two of Cups here, yeah, it's just in a place of, it's gonna get better. I'll tell you that. With the world, it's gonna get better. There's a new chapter on the horizon. What's this new chapter look like? What does it lead to? Okay. Ah. Okay, with this new chapter, you might not get what you want. Because like I said, it may not be time. You might not get what you want. But it's okay. You'll be okay with it. What else do you have? Clarify this Four of Cups. Why is that? Clarify the Four of Cups. You need to take a rest, take a break, sit it down. Let them go for a little bit. Let them go for a little bit. You like them a lot, though. I give you that. You like them a lot. They like you. You like them more than they like you. That's the thing. You like them more than they like you. Whether it's love, whether it's like you're more about it than they're about it. Well, why? Hold on, wait. I know I don't usually do this. I'm sorry. Why? Why is it? Why is that like that with them? Why? Okay, it's saying take a rest. Why is it like that with them? Why do they feel like that? Why are they not as invested as? They may be walking away from something else. They're trying to walk away from something else. I know that. I know that energy. Yeah, they're trying to walk away from something else. Which is not feeling them so inspired about you. They need some time. Give them some time. Give them some space. They need to get past the last thing. That's what it is. They need to get past the last thing. All right. So, with that being said, let's look at this. The Energy Oracle Tarot, meaning the Energy Oracle. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Energy Oracle. Show me, how can we transmute these energies? How can we transmute these energies? What's the energies coming for? Well, you know what? I saw hostility flip over. You need to connect with spirit. You need to connect. You need to move forward. However that may look, however that may be for you. Whatever you believe in, you need to connect with it. You need to get back in tune with it. You're off your path. You're off your path. Use your intuition. Clear your mind. With Euro, that's all that is about. Your mental space is so foggy. This person, like I said, they have you up in the air. They have you up in the air. You need to get your mental space clear. Get you some amethyst. Clear you right on up. Put some selenite on your crown. That'll clear you right on up. Go outside. Put your bare feet on the ground. Ground out. Get you some Epsom salt. Take you a good bath. Go do something else other than think about this person. You're on this person too much. You're stuck. You're not making a decision. It's time to make a decision which way you're going to go. Because you already know. This person's already showing you what it is. You need to take a break and walk away from it. We said that earlier. Take a break and walk away from it because now is not the time. Release those attachments. You may have some things that you're stuck to in the past. You need to let that go. And that's why you're being so involved with this person, clinging on to them like this. Have the strength. Have the strength to make this decision to move away for a little bit. Yep, all tied up. Release it. All right. Cool. That's it for the water signs. Got a good reading here, Pisces. You know exactly what to do. You got a lot of clarity on what to do. I pulled way more cards for you than I did with other people. All right. So that felt good. I hope everybody got something out of that. If you didn't, that's okay. Come back tomorrow. We'll do the air signs. I need an effect button. Love my air signs. I'm an air sign. Why would I not love my air signs? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I don't care too much for Gemini. But Libra and Aquarius, that's my jazz. Gemini cool too. I'm not a hater. I like Gemini too. All right. So today, recap. Let's talk about it. We talked a little bit about boundaries. We talked a little bit about personal power. We talk a little bit about, what we're going to do next, how we're going to have some talking. I'm going to work up some talking points. I'm going to come with something tomorrow. Treat this like a talk show. Get somebody up here on the stage. Get to talking. Everybody want to be quiet and just listen. But this is what's on your heart. It's a safe space. We're cultivating the safe space. We're building the tools with one another. We're learning how to do these things, how to have personal power, how to give in, how to be vulnerable, how to be open, how to be honest, how to be sincere, how to talk. Because, even when we slip, we can still do it right. Cool stuff. So, I guess we're going to shut it down. I see you guys tomorrow. Unless there's somebody who wants to come up to the stage, possibly get a reading, possibly give their piece on about what today we talked about. Maybe they got something from the reading. Who knows? I don't know. But I see no hands raising. I hear no applause. That's fine. So we'll shut it down for the night. I'm Charlie Lyric, asking what's on your heart. And I know it's love. Peace and blessings.